So I think what I wanted to do this morning is just again clarity of consciousness meditation. If everyone's okay with that. So let's just, well, first of all, we'll do our 9 round, but let's just settle into our meditation posture first. So if you are sitting on a chair and your legs are down on the ground, make sure your feet are flat on the floor in a parallel position. Other than that, if you're in the usual cross-legged position, just make sure you're comfortable. And you can do that if you have difficulties sitting with your knees. You can pop a couple of cushions under either knee or raise your coccyx. Definitely would recommend that, because what that does is it helps to straighten the spine. Imagine your pelvic bowl is full of some kind of liquid, and you don't want it to spill backwards or forwards or side to side. So you want to keep it upright. So your sacrum, you don't want your sacrum sort of, your lower back sort of sinking back. And so your shoulders will be over your hips. And your ears, as much as you can, try and bring them back over your shoulders. Hands are in the meditation mudra. Now let's just imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. You can imagine someone's there behind you, very gently lengthening your spine. This string of pearls, perhaps it's slightly elasticated. And it's just stretching. And you'll notice you're getting, even just, imagining this, you might notice you're getting a little bit taller. Just as all the muscles kind of relax and let go and just stretch. Head is slightly tipped forward, the eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose. If they were open to a spot about 2 inches ahead of you on the ground, tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, relax the jaw. Let's just draw our attention to the crown of the head and relax the scalp. And just feel, when I relax the scalp, what's happening in my face. And just notice the face, the forehead relaxes, the eyes relax, the nose, the cheeks, the area around the mouth, the jaw, the ears, inside the ears. Back of the scalp, just relax that area there. And what part of the face relaxes for a second time. Now just draw your attention to the back of the neck and just relax the neck and the shoulders. And the back, if you have any sensation there, relax the muscles there. If you are sitting on a chair, rather than just on a cushion on the ground, try not to lean back into it as much as you can. Try and hold yourself up. And relax the throat and the chest and the belly, the arms, hands, fingers, the legs and the feet and the toes. And let's just bring the mind to the breath. Just gently, very gently breathing in. Notice the sensation of the slightly cool air as you're breathing in, flowing across the nostrils, slightly warmer air as you're breathing out. If there's any sounds in your environment, outside or in, allow those sounds to be there. Try not to run off and investigate. If any distracting thoughts arise, any emotions are arising, just simply take note of them and let them go without any discussion, no conversation, no judgment. And bring the mind back to the breath. Just we can think of our motivation for this morning. Consider your own intention for your own spiritual practice. Generally, and then for this meditation. So perhaps we could think something like carefully using your study and meditation. So we make a determination, an aspiration to increase your understanding and insight, to take the next step on your spiritual journey for your own sake, for the sake of all the people in your life, and then all universal living beings. So imagine the people of your life, the ones you love, the ones who support you, who are kind to you, who are always somehow there for you when you need them. The ones that you don't love so much, the ones perhaps you irritate you, maybe you irritate them, and the strangers. So imagine them, they're all there in front of you, around you. And the ones we love, of course, we all want them to be happy because we love them. But you can imagine they're striving for happiness, they want happiness, but they're not always ever quite managing to find it. Not always quite satisfied. Then they're all equal in their wish to be free from suffering and constantly experiencing it. So we don't want that for our friend, but perhaps the enemy. So just think the enemies also wanting happiness, wanting to be free from suffering. And then, of course, those strangers, the ones we don't think about, ones who just kind of float through our mind. We see them, we don't think about them again until we see them again. We don't really know them. But they all have mothers and fathers and perhaps brothers and sisters who love them. And they're human beings. They want to be happy. They don't want to be unhappy. So we try and think of all sentient beings equally. It's just a matter of training our mind very, very slowly, chipping away at our preferences. So imagine all these people here. Now we've tried to equalize our mind a little bit. Just bring the mind to the breath for a few moments before we do our non-REM breathing. Just breathing in and breathing out. So in your own time, we'll just do one round of the 3-round breathing. So just to remind everybody, you're breathing in through the right nostril, blissful, radiant white light. So breathe in a nice, steady, even breath, pausing at the top of the breath. And as you breathe out, all your attachment, unhealthy desire, grasping, neediness, anxiety, wanting, just breathe it out as thick black yucky smoke. Do that 3 times, and then breathing in a nice long steady breath, blissful radiant white light. Pause at the top of the breath, then breathe out through the right nostril all your anger, anger and bitterness and jealousy and depression, wishing others harm, irritation. And breathe it out as thick black yucky smoke. And really imagine these emotions, these feelings are leaving your body and disappearing into space. And then again, a nice long even breath through both nostrils, pausing at the stop of the breath and breathing out all our ignorance energy. In this tradition, it means not really understanding the way things really exist. So do that 3 times. So when you're finished, just bring your mind back to the breath. If you're not finished quite yet, just you have a few moments. Check your position, make sure you haven't slumped. So generate an image of spacious clarity. So imagine you're lying on the top of a hill or a mountain, your favorite place to walk, perhaps. And you have an unobstructed view. There's no trees, no buildings. You're just gazing up into a clear blue sky without any clouds, no pollution, no wood fire smoke. Just blue sky. And focus your awareness on this luminous spaciousness. And allow yourself to merge with this clear, luminous space. Imagine your body and mind, as well as the surrounding environment, become one with this pure empty space. Becoming empty, luminous and clear without any sense of separation or duality. Hold your awareness in this experience of this empty luminosity. Just that, without thinking this or that, without judgments or discrimination. This is the clear, pure nature of your mind. So just rest in this space, focused, but yet relaxed, aware. When thoughts and emotions arise, do not engage with them. Try not to gravitate towards them with attraction or push them away with aversion. Just simply watch them arise, abide, and dissolve back into empty spaciousness. Try not to analyze the thoughts and the emotions that arise, or the mind, or even your experience right now. Just observe that whatever arises with perfect neutrality. And then as the thoughts pass, just bring your awareness back to the clarity of your own mind. Everything that arises, thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, the experience of sound, smells, and so forth, has the nature of spacious, luminous clarity, formless, space-like, clear awareness. This is the pure nature of your consciousness. So just stay with this experience. That's all. So very slowly bring your awareness back. Your mind where your body is. Bring to mind all the people of your life, your beloveds, the ones you don't like, and the strangers. And also we think particularly of that group of people. For some of us, most of us will be strangers who are protesting, trying to really help the planet before we destroy ourselves. Make very strong prayers for these meetings to be enormously successful, so that all our environmental goals will be achieved. Calm the planet down. And just dedicate the merit and the positive energy you've created in this meditation this morning, maybe specifically to that, to all the people in your life, to anyone you know who is suffering, unhappy, and to yourself, and to all sentient beings. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Lots of love. And take care. And I'll see some of you tonight. Okay.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you very much.
Katy.
Hello, Victor. Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.